for today's MIAA matchup between the Vikings of St. John's Wood and your Concordia Prep Saints. Before we begin, we would like to start, as we start all things, in prayer. Heavenly Father, you have created us to strive for the best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, officials, and fans strength to pursue excellence during this event and in all that we do. We pray for the safety of all participants, protect them from injury and harm. And finally, we pray for your grace that you would provide us with the needed endurance to pursue our heavenly prize, eternal life in your Son. Amen. And now, please join me in honoring America with the playing of the national anthem. And now, today's starting lineups. First, from the visiting Vikings, a senior, number 2, Darnell Morris. A senior, number 3, Dorian Tema. A sophomore, number 11, Ryan Hankins. A junior, number 22, Aiden Hurley. And a senior, number 24, David Giandre. And now for the starting lineup for your Concordia Prep Saints. Up sophomore, number 2, Noah Robinson. Sophomore, number 3, Josh King. Sophomore, number 5, Damon Roulette. Sophomore, number 15, Cam Allen Jones. And sophomore, number 21, Presley Prettyman III. All right, Saints fans, stick around for halftime. We will have a special performance by our step team.
Good evening from the Lutheran Activities Center on the campus of Concordia Prep here in Towson, Maryland. My name is Peter Couser along with John Miller. This is the AC Sports Network. Let's just get out of the way. If you're tuning in, you haven't hit that subscribe button, do that, because you can stay up to date on all Saints athletics and all local sports. John runs all over the DMV, and there are lots of things that you can check out there already. See some of the other sports and games that have been covered. Our football program, our soccer, lacrosse, baseball, you name it. And so tonight we're privileged to bring to you the MIAA B Conference varsity basketball matchup between the Vikings of St. John's Catholic Prep and your Concordia Prep Saints. Saints come in 2-10 in conference, 4-12 overall. St. John's Catholic Prep comes in 6-5, 9-11 overall. These teams battled just a couple weeks ago, and it was a 6-point loss, the Vikings over the Saints. And so this should be a great matchup here this evening. Our JV already came out victorious with a huge second half, beating the Vikings 65-49. Vikings control the tip, but King comes away with that basketball on the turnover. The battle of the number threes coming up the court. Dorian Tima against King. Now driving the basket is Robinson. He finds Rowlett for three. No good. Prettyman went up to try and get it, but somehow it rattles around. And there's Cam Allen Jones getting the Saints on the scoreboard first. We're also watching very closely the IAAM girls matchup between two undefeateds in B Conference. The Concordia Prep Saints playing at St. Mary's. 11-11 the score midway through the second quarter. I'm told that place is jam-packed. Saints with a 9-game winning streak to begin conference play. That three-pointer is no good from David Giandrea, but the Vikings keep it at their end of the court. Good crowd on hand. We've got our step team performing at halftime tonight. So if you live here in the Maryland area, the weather, as you know, is just not nice outside. So you might as well keep AC Sports on and watch this matchup in the midst of whatever you're doing, wherever you're watching from. Shot clock violation. So the Saints come out and score first and have a couple nice defensive possessions. Rowlett over to King in the far corner. He looks to drive. Swatted away by Dorian Tima. Now three-point attempts. Giandrea misses. Long rebound to Damon Rowlett. Tima right on his heels. Ooh, and there's a carry. Coach Howard trying to say that it got tipped. Three officials working this contest. You have two in the JV, so they're close in on the action. Saints coached by Brian Howard, assistant coach Dennis Kirkland. You also have the JV coaches, Maurice Johnson Jr., Stephen Quillens sitting on the end of the bench there. Stuart Wilson, the athletic director for the Vikings. Frederica Newman for the Saints. Devin Williams, I spoke to him before the game, the head coach, standing up there for the Vikings. Damon Rowlett Jr. battling. There's a little push-off there by number 11, Ryan Hankins, but no foul called. That three-pointer hits back iron. Vikings. Basket is good, and it goes. They caught Cam Allen Jones maybe on that. Could not tell. Darnell Morris. Three-point play is no good as that free throw was short. So 2-2 our score, just underway. A couple minutes gone by. Presley Prettyman III didn't catch it first. He was trying to make a move before he secured it. No one more frustrated than Presley on that one. Concordia Prep trying to break this losing streak. It's been a rough go of it here in the month of January. 0-7. Dropped an 11-point game to Friends back on Monday. First year in B Conference, though, and this is a young team. Only 3 upperclassmen in the entire program, starting all sophomores here this afternoon. Look at Noah Robinson with that steal. Ahead to King. Oh, it spins around in. Saints won the C Conference last year over Park. Moved up to B. Definitely taking their lumps a little bit, but they've battled. Watched quite a few of their games. They do not quit. They work hard. There we got another chance for a three-point play as Dorian Tima makes that shot. You can tell this Vikings team very physical inside. neither team with a lot of height, and that's part of the challenge as they play Archbishop Curley and others. Have some girth and height. Free throws, no good. So we remain tied 4 apiece. King, real quick baseline, jump step, loses it, stays with it, and now he gets a chance at a three-point play. King very active here early. Jaden Codlin picks up that foul. First team foul on the Vikings. Here comes Cam Epps and Jalen Solomon in for Rowlett and Prettyman. Solomon played JV first month of the season, has moved up, lend a hand to the varsity. It's been an adjustment for JV, getting used to not having their playmaker out there, and for our varsity. But Jalen has made an impact here, even though Saints have struggled to get victories. His intensity has been noted. Smart basketball player. It's a nice strong move. Giandrea with his first basket. His first lead of the game for the Vikings. Jalen, they're saying it was tipped. Notice this with Jalen on the JV level. Guys in time start to understand to be ready for that basketball when he drives. He's got very good court vision. And they're almost connected with King, but it was tipped. Shot clock at 15. Noah swings it over to Solomon, who's going to drive baseline. Gets hit with the body. Giandrea picks up a foul. Second team foul called on the guest Vikings. Drove in from Frederick. It's about an hour drive. Sounded like most that left early enough didn't have too much issue with traffic. Trap in the corner. They try and swing it. Epps just missed that. Three-pointer missed. Not secured, and the Vikings still keep the basketball. Morris swings it over now to Codlin. That's Hurley. Three-pointer. Whoa! Just kind of dies there on the rim and goes down. Giandrea. He's got 5 in the early going, and the lead is 3. Crowd pretty quiet here in the early going. They made some noise when the JV made a run early in the second half. Saints get a little momentum here. That crowd will come alive. Nice job there by Cam Allen Jones. Really does a great job. Game in and game out. He's got to battle guys taller than he is, but he does not back down. Prettyman comes in for King, and it looks like Eric Johnson will check in if Cam Allen Jones makes this free throw. And that's around and out, so he'll have to wait a second before he checks in for him. So 0 for 5 free throw shooting collectively between the two teams. Vikings 0 for 2, Saints 0 for 3. Giandrea loves that 3. Oh, man. He's got 8 points quickly here in the first quarter. Lead is 6. Solomon gets instructions from Coach Howard. Tries to take Giandrea off the dribble. Now Epps swings it over to Prettyman. He almost walked there. Looking to drive. Robinson. Nice move to the basket. Too strong. Lead is 6 for the Vikings. That was the point differential the first time these teams met back on January the 9th. Hurley. Ball gets away from Codlin. Epps gets it to Cam Allen Jones, and here comes Robinson. Poor Eric Johnson. He went check in about a minute ago. There's not been a stoppage of play. Solomon for three. Just a little flat. Here come the Vikings. Little two-man game up at the top. There's a shot from the elbow. Is good from Codlin. It's his first basket. The lead now been stretched out to 8 with 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. Update from St. Mary's. St. Mary's up by 5, 18-13 at the half. Battle of the unbeatens in the IAAM B Conference. So the Saints have some work to do in the second half. Solomon alters that shot. Prettyman trying to find some real estate in which to operate. He finds Jones. Ooh, might have had steps. They don't call it. Swing pass to Robinson for three, and he hits on the assist from Jalen Solomon. Robinson with his first basket, and that's a huge bucket to break that run by the Vikings. Shot clock off, 8 seconds left to go in the quarter. Nice feed inside. Hurley found Codlin. And so after one, it's the Vikings 16, the Saints 9. We'll be back with the second quarter in 1 minute.
Your girls basketball team is locked in a defensive battle with St. Mary's. At the half, it's St. Mary's 18, Concordia 13.
Vikings will inbound. Shouldn't have had that last Dorito there, John. 18-13. Vikings up by 5. A little fancy inbound play to begin the quarter right in front of us here. Saints got a three-pointer from Noah Robinson to end the streak as the Vikings pulled to an advantage of 14-6. Ball's off the referee. It's going to go to the Saints. Saints got Rowlett and Jalen Solomon in the backcourt. Prettyman right in front of us here entering the front court. Josh King on the far side and Eric Johnson in the game. Man-to-man defense here for the Vikings. Prettyman, floater, no good. Shots have been a little flat by the Saints here tonight. It's a good feed. Morris had Tima, but Tima wasn't quite ready for it. Blaine Cabal checks in, number 4 for Tima. Again, we're going to have our step team performing at halftime tonight, so stick around for that. And stick around for the whole game. But don't check out over those 10 minutes of halftime. Make sure you see that performance. They've been working hard. I hear them. They're literally behind the wall of my office. So from about 3:30 to 5, I keep wondering, what is that sound? It took me about a week to realize it was our step team. A little more than a minute gone by here in the second quarter. Neither team has scored. Nice quick move there by Codlin. Shot clock at 8. Tristan Thompson feeds up top. Shot missed by Aiden Hurley. Here come the Saints. Rowlett to Solomon. Was going to split the defenders. Hands it off to Robinson for 3. Short. Josh King gets up high for it, but it is off the Vikings. Prettyman to inbound. A little box set up on the inbounds here as Vikings go man. Shot clock at 15. Prettyman, that ball was tipped. Or maybe it was not. Thought it was tipped. It was just short. Ryan Hankins bringing it up, and it gets away from him. Easy steal for Rowlett. Robinson, left hand is no good. Some missed opportunities here for the Saints. Points off turnovers. Been a little challenging. Strong man shown by the Saints. Shot from the corner. Three-pointer no good. Prettyman paddling his own teammate for that rebound. Prettyman drives, layup, and it doesn't go, but he's going to go to the line. Hankins with that rebound, or with that foul. Prettyman goes to the line, looking to get in the scorebook here. Saints 0 for 3 from the foul line. Vikings 0 for 2. And there we get one to go. So the first point scored in this quarter comes 2 minutes and 22 seconds into the quarter. We're going to claim really amazing defense by both teams. Prettyman makes them both. Lead cut to 5. Saints trying to pressure with a trap, and they get the steal. Here comes Cam Allen Jones. Blocked from behind, but they call the foul. Pressure defense leads to an opportunity. Cam goes back to the line where he's 0 for 2. That one's short. As my dad would always remind me when my free throws were short. Another biscuit for breakfast, son. Who has time to make biscuits in the morning for breakfast? I don't have time. I don't have time for a biscuit. This is a guy who lived off some toaster strudel. You just throw it in the toaster. Icing. Oh, my gosh. Anything with icing in the morning is fantastic. Cam Allen Jones missed them both. 5-point lead still for the Vikings, but the Saints have picked up the defensive intensity to open this quarter. That was a nice feed inside. That shot is short. So rims might be a little high tonight. Seems like both teams are short with the basketball. Look at King, and it counts. That'll get the crowd going a little bit. It's a great drive. He was Hankins with that foul, and if so, I think that's his second. Maybe it was 10. I could not tell again. But King makes that basket. He's got 6. He's really been a spark offensively so far here tonight. It's going to be a one-possession game regardless, but hopefully cuts this 2. And he does. Good, strong move by King. Love to see that. Now, Saints looking to trap, causing a little trouble. There's another turnover. Here comes King again. Rowlett in the corner. Rowlett now up to Prettyman. Showing some patience now. King goes around the defender, looks to drive to the basket. Oh, he hits Johnson! Great feed! And we're tied. Timeout, Vikings. Joshua King He's come to play tonight. He's got 7 with a big assist right there to Eric Johnson. Look what I found. I found a 2-footer for the tie. A little buzz in the crowd. Again, our JV won earlier tonight. Pulled away in the second half after only leading by 4 at the half. Concordia Prep on the road at St. Mary's, which is where our girls are right now, trailing by 5 at the half. A lot of basketball yet to play. Winter sports in full effect. We got some middle school teams playing. This gym is busy all the time, not to mention the fact our musical practices about to begin after auditions happened last week. Hairspray happening at the end of April. Stay tuned for that. I want to come out and support our theater department. Saints really pressuring offensively, taking them out of their game. That's a long 3. Cam Allen Jones says, that's my ball. Roulette. Coach Howard says, slow it down. Let's run some offense here. Saints looking to take the lead. Be a good step forward for this program to get a win like this against a team that beat them at their place. I had a moving screen there on the Saints, so a turnover. But look how the Saints extend the defense. And Cam Allen Jones has to be a big underneath in the half-court game, but he is up there causing havoc on a trap when they're pressuring. Oh, nice feed. Giandrea found Tima. Lead back to 2 for the Vikings. Ooh, he had King in the corner, didn't get him. Prettyman now for 3. Oh, it looked good. It was on, but it was long. Saints back in that man-to-man. Not pressuring with the double team up top at the moment. Morris, another nice feed to Tima. He's just carving him up right now. He's going to get a chance for a 3-point play as they catch Eric Johnson. Robinson checks back in, and Jermaine Kane enters, number 12 for the Saints. Tima makes that free throw. He's got 7. Giandrea with 8. So those are the 2 leading scorers so far for the Vikings. King in the corner. Oh, nice hands. Aiden Hurley gets the steal. And now it's back to a 5-point lead. So they've scored the last 5. Make it 8. Giandrea, third 3 here in the first half. And so everything they worked back to get, they were down by 7 after 1. Now they trail by 8. Robinson was going to take that, stopped. King now trapped. Fights through it. And they call a walk as he was trying to make that pass. It's a key stretch here for the Saints. They battled back to the tie. Now they've given up 8 straight. Kind of got to stop the bleeding here. End this momentum. And another 3. Raining 3s right now. Biggest lead of the game, 27-16. That's the first basket for Aiden Hurley. Happens to be the exact same score at St. Mary's with our girls team right now, trailing by 11 there. But there, it's 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Here we've got a timeout on the floor with 2 minutes left in the first half. Saints talking things over here, try and figure out how to get this deficit back into single digits. So our girls again battling St. Mary's. Both teams undefeated in the IAAM. And St. Mary's led by 5 at the break. Now they lead 27-16 with 3 minutes left in the third. Saints will inbound, down 11. Aiden Hurley clapping his hands after hitting that 3 from the corner. King, out of the timeout, gets that 3. Oh! Went down and came out. Saints got to pick it up defensively here. That's what got them back into it in the early stages of the second quarter. Good interior feed and then back out. Giandrea again. That one's off. King saves it to Robinson. Bounce pass to Roulette. And a steal. Tima up ahead to Morris. Layup's good. Morris with 4, and now the lead 13. Just over a minute left to go in the third quarter, or in the first half. Again, our step team to perform at halftime. So wait to do the bathroom break or make something for dinner if you haven't already. Feed inside, bounce pass, that's pretty. King with the assist to Damon Roulette. That's his first bucket. And it stops this run of 13 straight by the Vikings after the Saints had tied it at 16. Now King jumps in front of that one. Gets the steal. He's had a great first half. 7 points and a couple assists, and there's a nice feed. Prettyman looks surprised on that one. King is fouled by Aiden Hurley, and that's going to put them over the limit. That should be a 1-and-1. Opportunity to put this game back in single digits. Looks like Cam Epps is going to check in for King if he makes this free throw. And he does. And Epps is in. Fresh legs on defense. King with a great first half. 9 points to lead the Saints. 9 of their 20. Now we need to get a stop. Keep this in single digits heading to halftime. Oh, they get him with a reach. Tried to tie him up. Only the 5th team foul on the 6th team foul, on the Saints. So no 1-and-1. So that's not a bad foul there. You take a chance. It's Epps versus foul. Keep that pressure on. Shot clock is off. So the Vikings can hold for one more shot. But I know the Saints would love to figure out how to get a steal and get another attempt to cut into this 9-point deficit. But right now they're content. Stand back. 4 seconds. 3. Shot goes up. No good. So we're at halftime. We're going to keep it right here as our step team gets ready to perform. 29-20 is the score. Vikings over Saints. So the Saints trailed by 7 after 1, trailed by 9 after 2. We're going to let you enjoy this performance by our step team. I assume that's what's happening and we didn't pay the power bill. One of those two things. Again, we're also watching closely our women's score. Girls are trailing right now, 27-16. And here's our step team.
Our Saints Steppers.
I go hard in them, bang, leave you stankin'. What the bangin'? Let's go. I need some listen. I feel blessed with that blood in my life. Watch the swerve that with that cop bag. I got it. Fly across the country. I finished the show and I back. I got me in with it. I did it in Jilly. I'm still with it. I'm my height. How you asking for pictures with me? What's your name? Got the spot. I'm trying to figure which deal I'm gonna take. I woke up a meal on my plate. I'm the best in the real estate. I just went get my mama. How you want me? me open my mouth, let you hear me talking about finding some money. Let's go. As soon as I pop it up.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. We got about 7 minutes and 40 seconds left till the second half. We'll be back with the exciting conclusion of this basketball game in just a few moments. And our girls update, 29-19, Concordia Prep down to St. Mary's, 1 quarter left to play. So stick around. We'll give you more updates on that game and bring you the second half of this one in just a few moments. Welcome back to the Lutheran Activity Center on the campus of Concordia Prep. We are in Towson, Maryland. Where are you? I hope you're enjoying this wherever you are. This was a game that the Saints tied up. They were down by 7 after 1, came back and tied it at 16. They scored the first 7 points of the second quarter, but then a run by the Vikings, and it's 29-20 Vikings as the Saints get ready to inbound, trying to cut in this 9-point lead. We're also watching closely the battle of the Saints at St. Mary's. Our Concordia Prep girls, 9-0 in conference, battling another unbeaten, and they're trailing by 10 heading to the fourth quarter. We'll pass along any update as we have it. Prettyman's three is long. Saints were led in the first half by 9 from Joshua King. He was all over the place, and he's right there right now guarding Blaine Cabal on the top of the key. Meanwhile, that is the hot hand for the Vikings, even though he missed that shot. Giandrea with 11 in the first half to spark the Vikings. Good feed. Oh, but they call a player control foul. It's going to be a charge before that basket. It's going to be on Noah Robinson. Crowd's still buzzing from that step team performance at halftime tonight. Just about gave a heart attack to our athletic director with a little twist there at the end. If you didn't get to watch it when this game's over, you can go back and watch this live stream and check it out for yourselves. It was fantastic. Thank you, ladies. They're going to perform it, I believe, here Friday night at halftime of the girls' matchup with Gerstel. Giandrea had that ball get away from him, and he took a little hit on the drive after he lost the basketball. 9-point lead for the Vikings. Still a lot left to go in this one. Saints put together a nice run at the beginning of the second quarter. If they can do a similar thing here, they're right back in the thick of it. Really needing a victory after being 0 for here in the month of January. Noah Robinson hits the three. That's his second three of the night. He's got 6, and the lead is down to 6. Ooh, Vikings collide. Saints ball. Sounds like a good reality TV show. When Vikings collide. They looked okay. The bleachers are right on top of the field of play here. You got to pay attention. If you're in the stands, we saw someone get hit with the basketball in the first game. But I love the atmosphere. Good crowd here tonight. A lot of folks made the drive from Frederick to cheer on the Vikings. A lot of students have stuck around. Some teachers here tonight. Of course, all kinds of family members. Presley fakes that right as the shot clock goes off. Never left his feet, but couldn't get the shot to fall. 29-23. Over 2 minutes gone by here. Vikings have not scored. The Saints just with that 1 3-pointer from Noah Robinson. There's almost some steps there from Dorian Tima. Tima had a nice first half. He had 6. And now he's battling Josh King, his number 3 counterpart. Epps checking in, if the official notices him. 1:43 left to go in the girls' matchup. St. Mary's 40, Concordia Prep 30. So barring a last minute and a half run, Concordia Prep's going to have their first conference loss against a very good opponent of St. Mary's. There was a shot clock violation, so the Saints defensively with a nice stop there. St. Mary's in that girls' game was up by 5 at the half, and they extended it to 10 after 3, and they've maintained that 10-point lead. Been a very low-scoring game there. Very uncharacteristic for both those teams, but that shows the defense has been good. Noah Robinson hits another 3. So he comes out and hits the first 6 points of the half, and the lead now is cut to 3, and the Saints showing pressure in the backcourt. Cam Allen-Jones, and there's Robinson cutting in front of a pass like a cornerback or a safety, and now he spins, he finds Damon, And there's a trip. Darnell Morris going to be the guilty party, and so the Saints have cut this to a one-possession game. Robinson with 9 points, all on three-pointers. He's being guarded now by Aiden Hurley on that far side. Right now, Prettyman swings it over there to Robinson. There's Epps. Shots off. Secured by number 10, Tristan Thompson. Chan, a defense from the crowd. Shot from 17 is wild, off to the right. We got a foul on the offense, away from the ball there on that rebound. Jalen Solomon checking in. This game's gotten interesting really fast here in the second half. Vikings with a nice run to close out the first half to get that 9-point lead. Solomon, freshman, been on this varsity team for just a couple weeks, moving up from JV. Brings that ball up, gives it to Prettyman. Jones finds Prettyman. A little give and go is good. It's the first basket from the floor for Prettyman, and it's a 1-point game midway through the third quarter. Again, these two teams back on January the 9th in Frederick, it was a 6-point win for the Vikings. And that time they do beat the pressure. So give credit there to the Vikings, and a 30-second timeout quickly called after Giandrea gets that basket. He's got 13 to lead the Vikings. Actually lead all scorers here tonight, so they needed that. They went scoreless the first half of this quarter. Saints have outscored the Vikings 8-2 to open this third quarter. We got 3:33 left to go. Prettyman inbounded it, and Robinson wasn't looking. Thank goodness Prettyman didn't touch that. High pass to Epps. Robinson for three. No good. So he finally misses one here in the half. Codlin. Hurley now backing in. Epps. Oh, a nice move. Little help defense from Robinson, though. And now he's running. Trying to cut this to a 1 or maybe a tie game. Solomon misses that 3 to tie. There's Cam Allen Jones. Saints get another possession. Solomon pulls it back out. He's being guarded by Darnell Morris. Now Prettyman. They got to get it up. 2 on the shot. They don't. But the Vikings get away with it before the shot clock violation. Morris finds Hurley in the corner for 3. He had a big one in the first half. He's only got 6 points, but both have been huge baskets. Lead back up to 6. Prettyman for 3. And that's short. Got to hustle back on D. Vikings now trying to make a run. It's a block by Noah Robinson. Saints converge on it. Now Robinson out ahead of the pack. He's got a 1-on-3. Oh, and it doesn't go. Reminds me of the old Batman TV shows where Batman and Robin will go, well, it's 1-on-5. Looks like the odds are just about in our favor. Noah Robinson went right at him. He's going to get 2 shots. His first time at the charity stripe in this game. Makes that one. Cam Allen Jones gets a break. Cam Epps, the lone senior on the floor. Everybody else a sophomore out on the floor right now. There's Eric Johnson back in the game. Josh King. So he makes both free throws. 4-point game. Stops that momentum shift that the Vikings had over the last 90 seconds or so. Ooh, almost a walk there. Morris with Prettyman on him. That three-pointer is short. Saints quickly back the other way. And Noah Robinson and Joshua King, both those guys have been such a spark tonight. King yet to score here in the third quarter. He's going to get a chance right now. He had 9 in the first half. He's made his last 4 free throws. Oh, that one around and out. One possession game, though, 34-31. Robinson gets that rebound, fires it ahead to Prettyman. Didn't catch it clean. King gets that offensive board. Now Robinson on Giandrea. Cam Epps. Robinson drives. No good. Gets his own rebound. Stays with it. He's going to back it back out. King now from 15. Back iron. No good. And the Saints reclaim it again. Here goes Prettyman driving. He's blocking foul called on Giandrea. So a good possession, even though they can't get a shot to fall. We do have an update. Final score from St. Mary's. Our girls fall 46-39. Again, our girls will be in action here Friday night, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live streamed here on AC Sports. They'll be battling Gerstel, so it doesn't get any easier. But they went toe-to-toe tonight with the other undefeated in the IAAM B Conference. St. Mary's won this battle. Noah Robinson. Another three-pointer, and it's tied at 34. He's got 11 in the quarter, 14 in the game. And now the crowd comes alive here at the Lutheran Activity Center. Oh, there's a charge. No, they call the block. Thought Prettyman had the position. He did not. But it does slow up the Vikings. 20 on the shot clock, so there's going to be a 1 second difference, shot clock to game clock. Again, the Saints were down 9 heading into the intermission. They've outscored their opponent 14-5 here in the third. Coach Howard's got him playing hard here in the third quarter. Crowd coming alive, a lot of students making some noise. Shot short. Saints get a chance for the lead. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Robinson feeling it. Floater. Oh! Does not fall, but what a great third quarter for the Saints. It's 34-all. We head to the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. Tune in. 1 minute from now, we'll bring you the fourth quarter. The Saints' gait has picked up here as they come onto the floor ready to go for the fourth quarter. They held the Vikings to 5 points in that third quarter, outscoring them 14-5. Noah Robinson with 11 of the 14 in the third quarter. We got Johnson, Cam Allen-Jones, Robinson, Epps, and King on the floor for the Saints. Oh, there's a walk. Thompson got that rebound and just couldn't get his feet set. Didn't have that strong base the way he came down. St. John's Catholic Prep looking to trap. They get out of that trap. Now King attacks the middle, finds Johnson, but doesn't get to him. Cam Epps found it, left it short. There's Hurley. It's missed. Now King gets out running. He's got Robinson. He finds him. Oh, it's blocked. And they call a foul. Almost was a goaltend. The way the referee made that foul signal, it was like a hit to the head. It looked like a boxer. So the Saints have a chance to get the lead. And they do. I'm running out of spots to mark down the points Robinson's getting here in the second half. He's got 12. This was a 29-20 game at the break. And he gets them both. He is locked in. Saints show a little pressure with Cam Allen-Jones trying to lead him right into the teeth of the defense. Long pass ahead to Dorian Tima. It's a drive and a bucket. Jaden Codlin stops the momentum a little bit. He's tied it up and has a chance to give the Vikings the lead again. He's not been to the free throw line here this afternoon. In fact, they've only shot 2 free throws in this ball game. He misses, so we remain tied. Prettyman fires ahead to Roulette. Roulette finds Robinson. Why not? Misses. Prettyman tries to get that offensive rebound. Robinson didn't make that because it was inside the three-point line. He's been money from outside of 3. Hurley. He gets fouled with the body. I think Johnson got him from behind. And that's what they call. 14 fouls on the Saints, 6 on the Vikings. First free throw, no good. Noah Jackson checks in for Cam Allen-Jones. Another sophomore. Got to secure this rebound if the shot's missed. And it is. Look at Prettyman go up and get that. Vikings are 0 for 5 from the foul line. 0 for 3 this half. Jackson to Prettyman. Johnson trying to battle. He keeps it alive for Robinson. Inside to Prettyman, but it's poked away by Giandrea. Good defensive play there to just poke it out of there. Drive and a block. Noah Robinson. But they do call a foul. I don't think the foul was on Robinson. I think that was on the defender on that move made by Codlin. So the Vikings 0 for 5 from the foul line. See if they can get their first make. And they finally do. Took 6 tries, but now that free throw gives them a 1-point advantage. We've still got 6:01 left to go in the contest. Giandrea and Tima all the way back at the other end, setting up to play D. Second one is no good. So the free throw woes continue for the Vikings. In a close game, that could be a big difference. Now the intensity on the defensive end picks up for the Vikings. Shot clock at 20. So the Saints will inbound, and Prettyman will do so. We got a timeout by the Saints. So the JV here won tonight. I don't know how the JV girls did tonight, but our JV boys won earlier. Again, not a night to be outside. So the fact that people have come and stayed, and some have not taken off their jackets or their hoodies or their winter caps. John and I were talking. It's a little cool in here tonight. Not cool enough. We're not hanging any meat. Rocky Balboa is not going to come by and get his training in. Looks like Prettyman's going to fire it way in the backcourt to Robinson, and he does. Shot clock at 17, so plenty of time. Saints looking to reclaim the lead. Nice drive by King, little floater, just a little strong. They keep it alive. Jackson comes out with it, and then it's taken away. Robinson battles, no foul, blocks it. Darnell Morris. Really strong move and offensive rebound. Lead is 3. Robinson, they're looking to trap. They swing it over to King for 3. It's no good. And they're going to stay here. It's an offense or a foul on the defense. So Eric Johnson's going to go to the line. That battle for the rebound, he was fouled. Epps in. Jackson out. Johnson's got 2 points. Misses that free throw. But there's Prettyman. Oh, and he loses the handle. Need to get a defensive stop here. It's a one-possession game at the moment. Codlin dribbles behind his back. Swings it over now to Morris. He's got King on him. Giandrea with Prettyman on him. So that man-to-man's getting extended. Hurley shoots on Johnson, and he hits. Again, he's just got 3 baskets, 2 threes and a 2, but I feel like every one of them has been a huge momentum point for St. John's Catholic Prep. Saints get it across the timeline with about 2 seconds to spare. Trap in the corner, and before Epps can pass out, Howard safely calls that timeout just to make sure they don't turn the ball over. It's a little more than halfway to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a 5-point lead for the Vikings. Again, the girls fell in defeat tonight, their first conference loss in the IAAM B Conference to St. Mary's, 46-39. They'll be here against Gerstel on Friday. JV at 4:30, varsity at 6. We'll have the live stream of the varsity game. Our step team, if you missed them at halftime tonight, you can watch them Friday night here in person. It's a great time to be a Saint. Still got students shadowing, checking it out. It's a place they want to be at next year. Student interviews going with people that have new potential students who've gotten applications in. Stephen Berger and Carly Stefanelli have done a fantastic job in our admissions department. And there's another foul. And they're going to say that's a shooting foul. So Josh King's going to go to the line. He's trying to work something out a little bit there. I don't know if he landed on somebody's foot. He's all right. He's joking now with the referee. King with a huge first half. He had 9 in the first half. He's just got 1 free throw here in the second half. But don't for a minute let that fool you. He's been very active all night long, both ends of the floor. Made a couple nice passes in the first half. It's almost like he and Noah traded places, just being a spark for this team. Love to see that, again, with such a young team. He makes them both, so it's a one-possession game. Cam Allen-Jones, a one-man wrecking crew in the backcourt, trying to just slow him up a little bit, and he's effective in that, taking him out of their offense. Good feed to Hurley. Hurley maintains control of his body and gets that kiss off the glass. So Hurley now with 10. Lead back up to 5, and King is trapped and in trouble. Hurley comes away with it, fires it ahead, and a strip by Robinson. Keep him from getting the easy layup as Morris was about to go up for that. Lead is 5. Jalen Solomon in for the Saints. Somebody's out of position there because they kept having a man open. King gets that rebound, and here they come. They push. Weaving his way in, a little bounce pass to Robinson. Trying to swing it in the corner to Solomon, who drives, and he's fouled. Definitely from this vantage point, it looked like it was a pretty good block, but when you extend your arms at an angle like that, they will catch you. That's what happened there. So Solomon, no points in the scorebook, gets that opportunity here, and at a huge point in this game, trailing by 5. Blaine Cabau checks back in. Solomon misses that second one. So the lead is 4. It's a 2-possession game. Lots of time. 3.5 minutes left in this one. Morris against Solomon, and he throws it away. In tennis, we'd call that an unforced error. Solomon going to bring it up. Saints look to cut it to 2 or more. He's got King flashing in the middle. King still there, goes up. Prettyman tries to tip, no good. Cam Allen-Jones has it. Back out to King. Tries to swing it, Hurley kicks it. So shot clock is at 10. They should reset it on a kick, but maybe, well, now right now they're more concerned about some perspiration on the floor under the basket. Get that good basketball squeaky tennis shoe sound. No, it's coming through for you on YouTube, but it sounds wonderful here. It's the sounds of the game, right? So they do reset that shot clock to 20. Solomon over to King. King fakes going to Robinson, back to Solomon. They have not really looked at that high post. It was there earlier. Now a long 3 from Robinson. King tips it to himself. Prettyman now for 3. Short. It was on. It just was short. And that rebound secured by Tima. So they had their chances there. Now they got to play defense. Down 4, 2.5 minutes. Look at King with that steal. Goes in hard. And it's going to be ball out of bounds to the Saints. I think they could have called a foul there, but they did not on Hurley. It was a hard angle for the referee to see. King just literally took that ball away. He willed it. Watch Robinson on this inbounds. Swings it to King. Oh, and they get him with a walk. He saw daylight but didn't put it down before he took off. Now they get full court pressure. You got to watch the long pass. And right on cue, they throw the long pass. But the Saints come away with it, and they're going to blow by everybody. Noah Robinson, left hand, misses. He goes down hard, and he's fouled. And you love to see Giandrea helping him up. Just a good, hard basketball foul. Saints are so quick in transition. Robinson goes back to the line, trying to add to his game-high 16 points. Lead is 3. He hits them both. He's got 15 in the second half, 18 in the game. He's got 15 of their 21 here in the second half. Huge half for Robinson. And I'm just going to speculate he's not done yet. 2:09 left to go. 2-point game. Robinson now guarding Codlin. Vikings being patient, clinging to that lead. Almost a walk there. Tima misses. Offensive rebound, but it's taken away. Now ahead to Prettyman. Layup missed. King gets to that ball, but he stepped out of bounds, so nothing is called on that shot. King flies in and can't keep it in bounds. Love the hustle. 43-41. Coach Howard meeting his players on the floor with some applause and some high fives. Love the effort we've seen tonight from the Saints. 2-point game. You got to figure about 3 possessions each way here down the stretch. Got to get at least 2 good stops that equate to baskets on your offensive end. Saints dropped their first meeting with the Vikings by 6 back on January the 9th. And meanwhile, our assistant coach for our JV, helps out with our varsity, Stephen Quillens, is over there. He's still working on that call. Gotta love it. Ever gets you some airtime here, Coach. He coaches 24/7. I know he's got a day job, but that man thinks basketball all the time, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And who knows, maybe that'll work you a call here down the stretch. It's planting that seed a little bit. There's a lot of color blazers I could throw on, but he's thrown that look down quite beautifully tonight. Saints are going to show full court pressure. 43-41, down by 2. Prettyman guarding the inbounder, but he's got his back to him so he can kind of watch where things are. They come into Hurley. He's got King on him. Fans making some noise. So they get set up with 20 on the shot clock. No need to foul. Saints, by the way, have a foul to give yet before they would put the Vikings on the foul line. Double bonus if the Saints should get fouled. And we got a push on Solomon. It's actually a really good call there. Just nudged him a little bit as he drove by, but they had that foul to give, so the shot clock's going to go back to 20. Again, no need to foul. Just play good, hard defense. Giandrea to inbound. Gets it into Hurley. Codlin now holds. He's got Solomon on him. This will be a great matchup if he tries to drive. Solomon's quick. Now King with Hurley. Oh, and he's got his hand on that ball. Somehow Giandrea comes away with the rebound and he gets fouled. They did everything right except get that rebound on that shot. Credit to Giandrea for working his way in there. David had 11 in the first half, just 2 in the second half. But again, remember, free throws have been a struggle this afternoon for the Vikings. Just 1 for 5 here in the second half. 1 for 7 in the game, but he does make that one. So my unofficial count is 2 for 8 from the foul line tonight. And he misses that one, so it stays a one-possession game. You don't have to get the 3 here. You still got a minute left. Get a good shot. They work it down to Robinson in the corner. They're packing in this zone defense. Now they go into the high post. Solomon for 3. And he hits, and we're tied. And a timeout. The freshman hits the 3. His first bucket from the floor, and it comes at a big time. 44 all. 50 seconds left. I've watched him do it on JV, and there gets a big opportunity. A lot of the attention on Robinson and King with the way they've played tonight, and they find Solomon, and he knocks it down. And now you're in a situation where you can get 2 possessions to their 1 with that shot. You go down, you play tough defense, and then you get a chance, if you don't allow a point, to get this win here on the home field, on the home court. Our JV and varsity boys will be on the road Friday at St. Mary's, where our girls lost a tough one tonight. Students very excited in chapel this morning. Announced we have a little dress down day on Friday. We have school uniforms Friday, $5 dress down day, as we're raising money leading up to our big Bid for Kids auction every year. I think they paid a little more attention to me during chapel. They were so excited. I'll take it. So they got to go the length of the floor. 50 seconds left. Vikings inbound. Saints are going in a full court man. Although Prettyman sagged off of Giandrea a little bit. They get it across the timeline. Just got to play tough D. Giandrea takes a long 3. That's not what they wanted right there. And now the Saints, there's a 3-second difference, shot clock to game clock. They can hold, and Howard puts both hands up in the air and says hold, and they're going to run this down a little bit. Solomon, 18 seconds, 14 on the shot. Prettyman up to Robinson. They're holding. Solomon with 7 on the shot. Now they got to go attack. Prettyman for 3. Shot is up. No good. Rebound. King. It's good. It's good. Time has expired. They tried to get the timeout, and I don't believe they did. It's over. Saints win it. Joshua King puts in the offensive rebound. And the come-from-behind victory is complete. 46-44. At a time when this team badly needed a conference win. And they got it tonight. An ice-in-the-veins 3-point shot to tie from Solomon. Prettyman takes that shot from the corner. And King, wisely, weak side rebound and put back for the win. 46-44, final score. What a night here at the Lutheran Activity Center. JV wins, varsity wins a comeback thriller. Thanks for tuning in to this AC Sports Network production. For John Miller, this is Peter Couser. Stay warm. Have a great night, and go Saints.